Can Sergeant Stickler make it through on the hardest difficulty on PS5?
This is one of the easiest missions in Ready or Not. I'm playing on the highest difficulty, and the goal isn't just to survive. It's to earn an A rating.
Lead, this is Talk. Our negotiator has just lost contact with the suspects. They are angry and volatile. You are go for entry.
To earn an A, we have to neutralize all hostile enemies and locate 2 people. One being a female minor hiding in the scene. So you might be asking why we went through the front door and everything. So to answer that, I'm just going to go with the fact that I thought we were going to go in guns blazing, but nobody fought back. So it's kind of amazing, but later on something traumatic happens and everything seemed to be going just right. In this video, we will complete all 3 objectives and try to disable every armed suspect I see until we get shot at. I don't usually ask inanimate cardboard cutouts to get down on the ground, but when I do, it usually ends up like this.
Let me see those hands on your head!
Drop the fucking gun now!
Drop the weapon and get down! Hands up, asshole! Now! Drop the weapon and put your hands on your head! Drop the weapon now! Hands up, do it now! Hands up, drop to your knees!
Don't move! Police! Hands up! Hands up!
Down on your knees!
Cuff! Fuck! I gotta restrain you. Ready. Element to top. Good to go.
Talk to element. Trailers en route.
One thing that I like about the highest difficulty is that it forces you to slow down. You can't really rely on the fast reactions alone because one bad decision can end the mission. Every door, every hallway, every corner has to be treated like there's someone waiting behind it. However, if you've watched any of Sergeant Stickler's gameplay, you know we just kick in doors around here and run through them and force people down on the ground. That's what's finally getting an A rewarding and feel rewarding instead of just like.
Talk to entry team. Medical assistance is standing by.
I was ready to go. I got dogs in there.
Talk here. Move on.
So you might be asking, Sergeant Stickler, why would you on earth would you want to play this game on the hardest difficulty? And my answer to you is that it feels more rewarding to be able to beat the missions on hard difficulty, and it makes you really feel like you can complete the game if you can complete some of it on hard. And like, I never really get through games. Usually when I play a game, I get through like maybe a couple missions of it, and then I just never play it again. It's a sad truth, but that's how it is. It's tempting to move quickly when nothing is happening though, and it usually is when mistakes will happen. The game almost rewards patience by making you think an area is clear, and then suddenly there's one suspect tucked away in that spot you just didn't expect. Staying patient is probably the hardest skill to learn. The replayability of this game though is another thing that I wanted to talk about. The one reason that I keep on coming back to it is that every run is different. Like every run you might run into someone that's in a different location or someone that's doing something different on that particular run. And that keeps you coming back to play the game over and over and over again. And even though going through the mission isn't exactly, the goal isn't to rack up kills, getting through the mission isn't the hard part. Getting the A is. The game expects you to follow procedures, secure evidence, and protect civilians, and avoid unnecessary force. You have to think like a tactical officer instead of someone trying to rack up kills. And then, when I was watching my older gameplay, I realized that I used to move way too fast in this game. And I would get shot in the back whenever I would have verticality. So like there was this one map when you walk in and there's a verticality issue. There's like 3 floors and you have to walk across the bottom floor. I didn't think to look up and behind. I just went forward and I got shot in the back the first time I played that map. And so did my teammate. Neither one of us even knew where he was shooting from. So that's kind of eye-opening. And anyways, what about the realism, you might ask? What separates this game from a lot of shooters is that the goal isn't to eliminate everyone as fast as possible. You're constantly making decisions about when to engage, when to hold back, and when to give commands. The slower pace creates tension that most games don't really have. And then AI teammates can be really helpful if you understand their strengths. They're great at holding angles and helping clear rooms, but you still have to position them correctly. If you give them bad orders, they'll usually follow them, even if those orders aren't the safest option. Anyways, if you got to this part of the video, you're at the end. Thank you for watching, and make sure to like, subscribe, and comment on the video if you enjoyed this video. Anyways, I'm about to show you the end screen. Peace out, guys, and have fun until next time.